you want it.
I think they can still hear whispering.
At least it's not as soft.
Yeah, but they can still hear whispering.
Just get back in here. I was going to stay quiet.
I mean, for now, I guess. But it's too late for that.
Action.
We got our fish and chips, rice, chicken chops, lamb shoulder, tenderloin steak, Aguila Oreo, and Carbonara. 3 mushroom soups. We're not doing a food challenge video, this is just a food tasting video. I'm not doing Matt Stoney. What he does is like finishing everything. I'm not going to do that. This is going to be shared with my family. There's actually one more salad that's missing. Yeah, they forgot to give me the salad because they kept it in the fridge. But so yeah, this is all of the items that I ordered last night, and we're just going to go through each one of them and taste. Just go through how they taste, and I'll give you my honest. Definitely not biased because this is sold by my friend's opinion. I swear. Definitely. Adaxxiom, give me the stamp of trust. Thank you. Anyways, so my girlfriend there is really hungry right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and taste the thing that she wants to try the most. And through the magic of editing, this is just suddenly opened. Good job, Adaxxiom. Anyways, I'll have a taste and then I'll just hand this over and then I'll give you my opinion. That's gravy. It tastes more like gravy than a mushroom soup.
I think that's gravy.
There's barely any taste of mushrooms in this. I mean, I can definitely tell that this is like 100% handmade. But yeah, take a look at this. So like the color, the consistency actually looks very good, but it doesn't really taste very mushroom. I don't really, I mean the earthy taste is there, but there's just no sense of mushroom or whatever. So yeah, it's not bad, but I don't think that's mushroom soup. Y'all agree?
Yeah, tastes more.
It's not bad.
It has more oniony taste, I guess.
You know how like they call mushroom soups cream de mushroom?
Yeah.
This is cream de
Onion.
onion. This is onion soup. This could be onion soup.
Onion.
This could be onion soup. So Derek, if you're watching this, maybe a little bit more the mushroom taste in there. Like, I also don't see a lot of like physical mushrooms in there, so maybe a little bit more chunky size. Maybe that'll do. Great. Alright, moving on. Second item. Let's try. Which one do you want to taste first? Alright, I'm gonna get the spaghetti here. So we're gonna do carbonara first. There's, I think that's ham on that. That looks pretty good. Let's try it. That one's good. That one is really good. Special appearance by my girlfriend, the Hungry Hippo.
I think it's only her hands though.
But no, that one's good. Carbonara. The cream cheese is really good. Cheese, very flavorful. I'm not too sure what they use, but in most cases they will use Parmesan. The ham, really, the ham isn't a lot, but that's the gist of it. Like, you don't want the taste of processed ham to be way too much. So I think carbonara definitely is something that I will go for again in the future. So really appreciate that. That one's pretty good. So the fish and chips, my younger sister actually ordered this a few days back, and she got a taste before I did. So I'm actually envious of her, and I hate her. And I would have kicked her out of the house if I owned the house, but no, I don't. So oh my god, is it supposed to be this? I couldn't cut it. I don't know if my blade is too dull or what. Alright, a little bit of tartar sauce. pretty good. I believe they use dolly fish. I don't even know what kind of fish that is, but my dad always refers to fish and chips as using dolly fish. I don't know what kind of fish that is. Adaxxiom put out a photo of that. Yeah, that's true. That picture of a dolly fish. I just thought of like actual doll of a fish, a dolly fish.
Oh my goodness.
Fish and chips, definitely good, but I don't really taste the crust in it. Like for a fried item, the batter isn't really there. Like if I do this, it's really soggy. So I think batter needs a little bit of touch. But the fish itself, seasoning is really good. Taste is really good. A little bit of tartar sauce, it tastes wonderful. But just crisp. There's no crisp to this fish and chips. Fish with chips. Alright, next item. The Aguila Oreo.
One fork.
This is the Aguila Oreo. Should be a minimal amount of, I wouldn't say minimal, but spice is really important on this. I smell the herbs on it. That's oregano, I believe. Smells pretty good. I don't see a lot of spice on it. Here we go. Not the best, but I think my girlfriend will appreciate it. In most Aguila Oreos that I tasted, they put a certain amount of like chili flakes and chili powder. I don't think they put chili powder, but chili flakes. That's pretty important on this. And there should be a kick, a heat when you eat it. But for this one, the herbs, the taste of the herbs it's a lot of herbs on it, and it's just really, it's a really herby feel. Not a lot of spice, not a lot of heat in the bite. So I don't know if that's the direction that they're going for. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not bad, but it's just not the traditional, or rather the Malaysian version that I've always asked. All right, moving on. The rice. So the rice is supposedly using a unique sauce. So I'm not too sure. Oh, it smells a little bit savory, like. So it does look a little bit something like sweet and sour. So we're gonna taste the chicken and then the rice, and then we'll see how it tastes. The sauce is very interesting. The rice is good. The rice is good individually. It's fragrant. It's not too sweaty, not too oily. So not sweaty, salty. Oops. And the chicken on itself, very well cooked. It's soft. It's not too tight. It's a decent piece of chicken. Now I'm gonna put both of them in my mouth. Not bad. I can have this for lunch 3 times per week. It's not like I love it, but it has a decent enough taste for you to just keep on eating on it until you finish the entire box. I actually want to finish this right now, but I'm gonna have to spare some for my family later on down the road. So I'll just take this piece of potato.
Hey, potato!
Anyway. Now, the dish that everyone looks at when they go to the Western cuisine, chicken chop. So a standard piece of item. It's not the best item. It's not always the best item on the menu, but it usually is the staple point on if that restaurant serves good food or bad food. If you fuck up the chicken, I don't know what else you can fuck up with. So chicken, the base, usually people do fish, chicken, beef, and lamb. But if you fuck up the chicken, you're just gonna do that. Now let's try it. We just had the bingo chicken rice, and the chicken cooked is well cooked on its end. So I don't think there's gonna be too much of a problem on this chicken chop here. So I'm gonna have 2 separate bites of this. First one, I'm gonna taste the chicken on its own, taste the seasoning. Second one, I'm gonna dip this into I believe that's the black pepper sauce. So let's move on. Nothing special. With the sauce. Where's the goddamn sauce? I'm not gonna say more on that. It's just right here. Elva's definitely, I think Elva would definitely love that. The chicken itself is really good, it's decent, but when you pair it together with the sauce, just the thick gravy sauce makes it a different kind of experience, and I think it would be lovely. Actually, you know what? Can I get another? Can I have the mushroom soup? that makes a pretty decent sauce. Not that bad. But just pair it with the sauce that they provide you, which is the, I think this is black pepper. Oh, actually no, that's mushroom. That should be mushroom sauce, right? Mushroom maybe, I don't know, but it's really good. Yeah, the sauce is great. Just having the sauce in this makes it a whole different experience. Love it. Alright, moving on, next one. Alright, the beef doesn't really look attractive. It looks like a piece of stone slapped into my container, but what's important is the inside. So let's take a look. Cutting it. I don't know if it's my knife is being dull or it's a stale steak. Looks pretty beautiful. A little bit of dryness here, but we'll taste it and see how it goes. Again, I'll do 2 tastes. One without the sauce, the second with the sauce. Very good. Not bad. I'm not a big beef guy. I don't eat beef often, but it's not a bad taste. It's pretty decent. Now once more with the sauce. Here we go. Oh no, this already looks beautiful. Just the glistening on it. Can I get a video on this? Just the glistening on this. It looks really nice. Look at that. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah. It's certainly really chewy, and the sauce, once absorbed into the meat, it tastes. It's a really nice piece of meat. It's really good. I really like it. I'm not a big guy on beef, so I can't promise you my critiques on the beef will be good. But based on my pleb tongue, it's a pretty good steak. Now, last piece, the lamb. The lamb shoulder. So, looking a little bit more attractive, the lamb gets a good amount of fat, meat, and bone. Here we go. So I'm just gonna cut out this side because get sides of like just around the bone. We get the juicy bits. Alright, there you go. Good enough. Okay, so same process. 2 bites, but just looking at the color, looks really nice. There's a nice amount of pink in there and a little bit of whites in there. My videographer just stopped recording at the best part, but it's okay. First bite. The sauce is the same here, of course. I don't think the meat is anything unique, but just the sauce itself is really, really good, and it just really transforms the meat. And its taste. I'm just gonna have another bite of this because I don't feel like it's fair. I had a very small bite. I'm just gonna put an entire piece right in my mouth and we'll see. One large piece of lamb. Here we go. Now, lamb, really good. So like when I took a smaller piece here just now, it wasn't as good. Maybe because like it's just not enough flavors in there, and maybe it wasn't really well incorporated because I was eating it around the bone area. But when I had a piece where there's enough fat and enough meat, the juices come flowing and it's really, really fluent. It's really good. Really appreciate that size, the bites. And I would have loved to end this with salad, but we don't have it, unfortunately. Out of everything, should we do ratings? Adaxxiom, should we do ratings? We'll do ratings. First, a chicken chop, staple. I'm gonna sit down for this. Am I too short?
I'll just move it to the front a bit.
No, it's okay, it's okay. That's the extent. Now, for chicken chops, I think it's really great. Without the sauce, it's a good piece of chicken. Good seasoning, decent everything. I should have just rated right off the bat. You know what? And actually just cut this entire part off. Don't even show it. I'll cut your salary if you show it. And that's gonna be it for this video. So if you're interested in any of these items, make sure you check out Humble Bakeroo at the Empire Food Court here in Kuching, Sarawak. And if you're at home, which you should be, don't know why you'll be watching this, not at home, you should watch this at home. Check them out on Food Panda as well as GrabFood. They're available there. And if you have any other ideas or any other places that you like my perspective, my opinion on it, make sure you drop your suggestions in the comment down below. And if you have any weird combinations of food that you might want me to taste, check out this video. I did some very interesting videos back then. I had a lot of weird combinations, and maybe you have something new, be sure to throw it at me. And if you don't, make sure you check out the burger episode where I reviewed their burger. Right now they're under a different name, but the burger recipe I believe is still pretty similar. It's still pretty good. I've had it recently. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.